Hi everybody, my name is Ana Valdez Arabia and welcome to another lip video. Today we're going to be creating a memory box, and this is a very nice activity to do with patients of Alzheimer or patients with dementia, but also it helps us to prevent it. It's a sensory activity. So I hope you like it, and let's start. Okay everybody, we're gonna start by selecting some things that we're gonna use in our box. So as you can see, I have mine here. You can choose any size of box you want. What I'm gonna try to put in there are small things that I like, such as like a book, that it will be very good for train your brain whenever you need it. Also, since it's sensory, we want something like to eat, something to smell, so that's why I have some candles, some snacks there. Also, things with texture is very important for people with Alzheimer or dementia, and even for ourselves, just to have that feeling of touching something. Also have some crosswords that you saw, to practice as well whenever you want, and I have a couple copies there. I also have some pictures of people I love and that are important in my life, and a set of letters that I'm going to be explaining a little bit further in the video. So here I already have the box, and what I'm gonna start doing is accommodating the things I want to put on it. So I want to put first the photos, and as I'm having the photos there, something important is to have some notes so we can recognize the people that are on it. So in my case, I am gonna use a post-it package so we can write there. You can use any other thing if you want, using post-it, so it is easy and it's adhesive and it doesn't damage the photo too much. So like for example, here I have a photo with my roomies, so basically what I'm gonna do, it's like writing the paper, like the group. In my case, I'm putting like my roomies and I'm gonna put their names, and like as you can see later, I'm gonna do some arrows like to sign who is who. And once I do that, I just grab the post-it and I add it to the picture. I make sure that it's attached very well so it doesn't fall off. And after I do that, I basically grab that and I'm gonna put it back into my memory box. You can maybe also use clips and a paper to grab the photo and the paper together, or you can write also like in the same photograph, depending on how much space you have to write. I have another one here where I'm with my boyfriend, so I'm gonna do the same, and I'm also dating the photos by when I took the picture. So in this case, this picture I took it on my birthday on 2021, so I'm just writing his name, I'm writing mine, and then I'm gonna write the day I took the picture, which was April 19, 2021. And once I finish that, I also add it to the photo and I continue with the rest of the pictures. You also can have pictures of places you like, not necessarily of people. This is a very nice space that I like in my house, so I'm gonna write that down. And it's the first house that I got as a college student, when I moved in with my roommate, so it's something very meaningful to me. So I took a picture of it in the space that I really enjoy to be, and I'm gonna write there the address of our house, and I am also gonna add the date where I took the photo. Once you finish with all your pictures, you can put them to one side like I did. Then I'm gonna add some things. As I mentioned you, this is a sensory box as well, so things that you have smell are very important. So I have a candle here that is one has the smell I really like. Something with texture. This is something that I got from my home country, so it has a very nice texture when you grab it, and I like the colors and all, so that's why I'm also adding it. This is a book that my dad gave me, so it's also very special. And also, and if any moment I want to read the book or anything, I can do so. And in the case of the book, it has a dedication of my dad to me inside, so that's why I also have it. Also adding some snacks, that I really like, and some other small souvenirs that I got here and there while being in Kansas. So for example, this little cup, I really like it, and I want to add a note to it so I can remember from where I got it, or why this is important for me, and why this is in my memory box. So basically for me it is important because it is from Kansas, and Kansas is the place where I am doing currently my college degree, so that's why it means a lot to me. But you can put anything you want, and it doesn't need to be exactly a photo, so you can write something. You can write any note you want to remind you why that object that you're adding on your memory box is important. So in my case, as you can see, I'm adding in that Post-it, Kansas, Emporia. I'm writing ESU, that is a university that I did. I'm putting college years, and I'm adding there the dates that I college, so 2019, 2023. So once you have everything together, just make sure to organize them in your small memory box. And I have also these couple letters that I'm gonna explain ahead, like the meaning and why I think they're very important to have. So these letters were made by a friend of mine, and actually thought it was a great idea to also have them in a memory box. Each letter has a meaning for when I should read it, or when I need it. So there's one for my birthday, there's one that she did for whenever I arrived to the US, because I came here to study, so she did one for me. There's also some that are like for whenever I'm happy, whenever I need advice, whenever I'm sad, whenever I want to remember good times. So she did a lot of letters, and I thought it was very great to have them also in a memory box. And you can do yours too. You can do letters about whenever you want to remember a nice moment with your family, or a nice moment with your friends, whenever you're happy, or a letter whenever you need advice. And so writing it and having it in your memory box, and also dating them, it will be very important, because as you have them there, and whenever you need to read them, it also helps your memory. It's very important and very interactive to do, so I highly suggest it. I also have some crossword puzzles. I have a couple copies there. It's always important to train our brains, so I have some there that I can do whenever I want, and I will also have them. You can have any other kind of important brain game that you think you want. But yeah, that's my memory box. It has a lot of materials. As I said, it's very sensory and very easy to do, and something you can do with friends and family, so very nice. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really hope this video was very helpful for you. As I said, you can really add anything you want to this memory box. It's a very nice activity that you can do it by yourself. You can do it with your family, and it doesn't need to have any specific size. It can be anything you want, any type of box you want. I use this one, for example, that you saw. But if you want, you can use a bigger box. You can use any nest that you maybe have, but it doesn't have any limit. The main purpose of this is that be sensory, and it is something that reminds you of things that you love the most.